starting to build here at the Hungary ring as the lights are about to go green for today's qualifying session. We expect some cars out on track any moment now.
Alright guys, so we're going to part 10 of my F1 2015 Super Career Mode Season 2. This time in the Lotus once again. We were in round 9 at Silverstone, which we actually won, which really helped our championship standings. We're actually to the lead of the standings at Silverstone. So here we are at Hungary. Not my best track. It's probably one of my worst tracks apart from China and Malaysia. So this is going to be quite difficult for us, but we're going to try and go out in the session now. We're going to do our first flying lap, and I'll show you the full flying lap here. And to be honest, I wasn't really comfortable. It felt fast, but it wasn't the best of laps, so we'll see it in a minute. But so far the championship has been going very well, and it's been a bit of a tight battle for the championship. You know, we've taken the lead for the first time after back in Silverstone, so it really helped our our confidence going into this race. But this car was not going to be the best in terms of performance. So we had to really push here in qualifying, and getting a nice at the last corner, try and get a nice run down into the first corner now. And here we go, going down to the mixer right now. I'm going to go into the first corner now. There's a bit of traffic in front of us. I think it's a Sauber actually. That's Nazo actually ahead of us. We're going a little bit of understeer there, not the best, a little bit both there on the rear end, but not too bad. Got a nice little bit of a sing shot from there. And then now going into this corner, very tight corner now, very long, and this left hand is very long, but it clipped on the apex, and very nicely done so far. And it's been a really good lap, but we're going off the track there, a little bit extended there, not the best lines for there, because the understeer in this car is horrible, it's horrid. We're going to try and do what we can, and literally going through there. It's not too bad so far. This lap's been pretty good so far, not the fastest, but pretty good. And nice little exit through there. Now this is chicane, very difficult to get right here, down the second gear, keeping it nicely. And yeah, nice little exit through there, and now up to fourth, and now down the third gear for this fast section here. It's hard for a car that hasn't got a lot of aero, but we're doing very well so far. We're keeping it right on point right now, and then this corner here, let's see how we attack it, and we're doing very well, keeping it within the actual area. It's been pretty good so far actually, not the best of times, but now it gets our way finally, and it shows it took us long to get past him, so our pace is not on the board right now, and just a little bit of a concern. But here we go, we're going to try and finish our lap here, a little bit of oversteer now. Let's see if we can take the last corner down the second gear, and then we can turn up and hit the wall there, as it's literally just too low of a gear. And out of the last corner, here we go, let's see what we do, a 24.745, and it isn't the best, and actually you can see that we're down at P16, which isn't the best, and I'm very surprised it was actually down so low. I was very surprised when I saw it, like, I was so low behind the Stabbers, but here we are finishing our last lap here, and let's see if we can improve anything. Let's see if we can get up the order a little bit here. It's been a good lap from us, so far it's been an improvement, and let's see, come around the last corner, let's see if we can get anything, any sort of change here. Across the line, here we go, does it improve? And we don't. A 24.3 makes us improve by 4/10. We have not jumped any positions, and that will be in fact P16 for us. Even our teammate Maldonado qualified in front of us, P10. So we're really struggling today. I just don't know what really happened in qualifying, but here we go for the race, and let's hope to get some good points and salvage a bit from this. So that's a good for the Hungarian Grand Prix, and we have to go out all out attack now. We have to go and try and win this, or get some good points and salvage some of this sort of damage limitation here. And we have to go out and try and get some points to save our championship lead, or actually still limit the damage to people like Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel, who are our main contenders for the championship. So at any moment now, we'll be getting ready to rev for the start of the Grand Prix, and here we go. We're going to start revving for 5 red lights in the Hungarian Grand Prix, quite far back, P16. Here we go. Let's see if we attack it, and we are 5 lights, and we are. Lights out, away we go for the Hungarian Grand Prix. A lot of wheel spin once again. Button might even get a better start than unfortunately. Button has got a very good start from us, and we haven't qualified so low down the grid since we were in the manor. So it's been a decent start from us going to the inside. Let's try and see if we can pick up some positions at the inside. Here we go. At the second gear, we're right there with signs, and we are picking up the positions. Can we hold P8? We're in P8 right now, which is great. I think we're running side by side with someone, or are we? I'm not sure really. I can't tell, but we are into P8 of the Hungarian Grand Prix, and we're right there with the pack leaders. And that has been a really good start into the points for, straight away within the first corner. We're actually in front of Maldonado right now, and that's been an incredible start from us. We're into some decent points now. I'm just going to try and push on now. Let's see if we can catch the guys at the front, because they're going to be quite slow to start. We see a lot of Red Bulls actually in front of us, who are basically the Sir cars in front of us. With Massa being handled, but we actually are going to close in on Massa now. Let's see if we can just come on. We just need to really, get something out of this. Actually, that's Kvyat in front of Massa, so he'll be holding Massa up a little bit. But Red Bull have always done very well when Hungary because of the aerodynamic performance of that car. We need to push on now. Let's see if we can climb any more positions of the order, and it'd be good for us to try and get up the order, because we really need to get some decent points because of damage mutation. We have really bad qualifying position, and to keep us in competition in the lead of the championship, or being with Hamilton and Rosberg, we have to get up the order. And you can see a lot of drivers are getting held up right now. I don't know who it is who's leading the pack, probably someone like a Force India or something. But it's the end of our first lap now, and it's been a really good start from us at the P8, but not making the most of the ground. We're making a lot of ground. We've made up 8 places within the first 4 corner or so, but across the line, that's pretty good actually. And we're going to cut on until later on in the second lap now, and we'll see actually what happens later on. And here we are actually getting towards, very close in within Massa actually once again. They're getting held up, and you can see a car is holding this pack up, and let's see what happens. Can we pick up any positions here? We're going to go round the outside, and we're going to mug how many cars? Up to 4th now, yeah, up to 4th now, and we've mugged off 4 cars within a space of nothing. And I think it was Perez who was actually leading that group there, but we're up to P4 right now, and this is great to be in. But we're going to come into the pits at lap 8 now, and nothing really much happened. We're holding up the pack a lot, and we just had to do what we had to do, just try and get the most points possible. And here we come in the pit lane. Let's see what sort of stop we can get. Hopefully we can be released into the top 5 or so to really help our championship, because we were so far down on the order, and I was fearing the worst really. When I was qualifying down in P16, I was like, this is not going to be good. But here we come for our stop. Let's see what sort of stop it's going to be for us. Into pit box now, and let's see what it is going to be. Changing to prime tyre. Let's see if we get a release. We get released, and we're being held up, significantly. One of the cars, I think it's Hamilton, gone past. A lot of cars have gone past, and we're now behind Hulkenberg. We're down into P13 now. It's higher than we were at the start on the grid, but that is lower than we want. So they're now going to go all-out attack now and go and chase these boys in front of us, because we need to get the position. There's Hulkenberg going a bit slowly now. We're going to try and attack now in this slipstream. It's just dreadful. We're up P4, and now we're going to have to go for it now. Really attack these boys ahead of us, and we need to get in some positions because we need to get back into these points. But here we come on Hulkenberg now. We're right in slipstream now. Lots losing a little bit of a back end there. Losing a lot of grip here. And we've not got a lot of grip available to us at the moment of time. But now I'm going to try and go as fast as we can. Hulkenberg's going very slowly here. Rather trying to go up the inside. We're going to have to go for it up the inside. We're trying to squeeze him out a little bit, and we get into the inside. We're keeping him there, and then that's us into P12 for now. And that's great for us to move up the order now. The next was Massa actually. So I think he lost out a lot as well to. A lot of us got held up, to be honest, but we've actually lost a lot of positions in terms of we were running P4 and we're sort of running like net P9, P10 zone, so it's not been great for us. But we're going to try and push on now. Let's see what sort of outlap this is on these tyres, and see if we can jump anyone else in front of us, because we need the points. We need as much points as possible, because this is our last race in an uncompetitive car. Because next race will be in the Force India, so that's a pretty competitive car, and last corner now. Let's see what extra we get. And people are on the pit lane, so we should be able to jump some people here. And let's see how many positions we can pick off here. There's about 2 people in the pit lane. Actually, that's the 3rd person actually. So we should be up to we're P9, and someone else is coming up the pit lane in front of us. So we might have a good chance of trying to get past them. But I think it's one of the Williams actually, but they're battling ahead of us. So let's see if we can catch up to them. But by that time we got to lap 17, we weren't catching them. We lost so much time, and we had Hulkenberg chasing us down, because we're saving fuel at this time, because the fuel consumption on this track isn't the best. But there's been a pretty okay race. We're meeting our target, of course, which is good for the team. But it's not the best. We could have scored much more points at the moment, but we should be able to settle for P9. It's still 2 points on the board. Points do matter, but this is our lowest result for quite some time, really. It's really hard to put into words how disappointed really I was with this performance, because it wasn't the best of performances from us. But it's still points at the end of the day, and we should be able to sort of keep within the top 3 of the championship. But here we go into the last sort of couple of sectors now, and just trying to keep it all together. Our tyre wear's gone off. Running it in lean, trying to get to the end of the race, and just try and hook it up. It's been a bit of a dreadful race, really. Hungary's never been a good track for me, and it's not really paid off once again. Obviously in this Lotus, been difficult there. A little bit of corner there, cheeky from us. But obviously our tyre wear is really affecting us right now. Just trying to get to the end now. Rosberg wins the race. It's been a bit on a roll recently, and that really will help his championship out a lot. I think he's on something like 85 points or 80 points or so. So he'll be up there. Really boost his championship there for Rosberg. But here we come. At least one of our rivals in win the race, obviously, which is good. They're coming into the last couple of corners now. Here comes the last corner, and it's been a pretty decent result. Come back through the field. Getting a decent result. P9 isn't the best, we could have got better, but still points on the board for us at Lotus, and across the line for our last race. 2 points on the board. That's pretty good for us. Obviously not the best, but yeah, it sort of ends our wins, our amount of wins we've had. But yeah, a good result from us, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Obviously the championship will be at the end of the video, so be sure to check those out and see where people are. But yeah, it's still a decent result, not the best results, but we saw, our Lewis Hamilton come within P3 and actually fell King P4, so I actually didn't lose so much points in the end. But thanks guys for watching this video, and make sure you check the championship at the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.